Hi self-healers, the Epi Nutritionist here, and I'm going to talk about your daily medical astrology ephemeris prediction. Today we have a similar aspect as the one we had back on Friday, April 5th. This is for April 8th through the 11th and also through the 13th. I'll explain that a little bit better. So instead of having the moon square Saturn here, we have the sun square Saturn, but at the same fixed star point. So the sun is now at Baton Katos and Saturn is still at Deneb. So if you'll remember, Deneb had to do, well, Saturn here at Deneb had to do with career achievement and success in your career, and especially if your natal Jupiter or natal Sun is actually at this point, which is about 20 degrees Capricorn. For Baton Katos, we're again trying to watch out for automobile or just transportation accidents in general today. We're trying to be more aware of our surroundings, but we have something interesting coming up. So on the 11th, Pluto is going to join into this mix of energy and shake things up a little bit, but also add more of a layer that you can prevent, which is a good thing. So when Pluto comes into the mix, Pluto is at Terabellum, which is the omega star of Sagittarius. It's right on the tail. And this is associated with fortune, but also regret. So again, you want to be self-aware. If you're not already on your spiritual awakening journey, that's something that I hope you will dive into and check that out a little bit on my other Instagram, my experimental_Betty. If you go to my IGTV, you'll see a lot of self-awareness astrology videos that will help you to work on the shadow side of yourself so that you can have the fortune without the regret. That is the beauty of astrology, is that it will never override your free will. You have the opportunity to rise to the occasion. So this Pluto is kind of like the cousin of Mars. Pluto rules Scorpio, but Mars was the traditional ruler of Scorpio before Pluto was discovered. So Pluto and Mars have a little bit of a similarity, and they're both a little bit malefic. So what you're looking at here is, again, because Saturn's involved, but also because Pluto is at Terabellum, you need to be careful of your knees. So watch where you're going. Don't accidentally bump into something and hurt yourself today. Watch where you're going. And more so than that, check your aggression. So especially if you have some Mars happening here in your natal chart. So this would be Mars happening around 23 degrees Capricorn, or if this transit is just making an aspect to your Mars. But if there's a natal Mars involved here, then you really want to check your ego today and check your aggression, because you're really going to have a tendency to road rage today, and you're going to want people to get out of your way, especially larger vehicles like buses, tractor trailer trucks, and there's a big opportunity here for your road rage to get the best of you and lead to some sort of accident. So be cognizant of that today. Take this as an opportunity to work on your shadow side, to work on those tendencies. If you do get road rage, or if you do have a temper, or if today out of nowhere you experience it and you're like, wow, that's so not me. Well, now you know that is you. Somewhere deep down in your shadow, that is you. Go check out the self-awareness astrology videos in that IGTV, experimental_Betty, and you can look and find that shadow so that you can proactively start working on it. Another thing that's going to come with this is the possibility for a tension headache, just like before when we had the moon square Saturn. However, this is probably not going to be localized to the right side of your head. This may be forehead, to the top of your head, to the back of your head. So again, be prepared for a tension headache. Let's say you get to work, you get this tension headache, you're frustrated, you start becoming your lower self, thinking that everyone's in your way or everyone's out to get you. You don't have anything to relieve this headache. You get in your car, your road rage comes out, there's a truck in front of you that just won't speed up, and you're like, fuck, like go. And you try to speed around and boom, you get into an accident. Let that be a warning. All these things can manifest if the energy is right for you. It may not affect you whatsoever because of where your natal chart is or where your progress chart is or where your perfected year is, but it may affect you more than the average person as well. So really pay attention today. Try to work on your shadow self. Try to be prepared for another tension headache. Maybe bring some electrolytes to work. I don't ever recommend taking pharmaceutical analgesics, but you're the master of your own health. You're your own self-healer. And again, I'm going to link the muscle testing free downloadable video course below here in the information section so that you can take your health into your own hands and be a really successful self-healer. So I hope you guys found this helpful, and I'm grateful to be in your orbit. I'll see you next time.
They tell me aim for the moon, and maybe I'll land on a star. But the things that I see, that's what's really gonna take you far. Do you even know how truly bright you are? You shine a new light in my whole world, yeah, you truly